Another beautiful day on the foreshore, mid-October, and I've just had a little dig here. I thought I'd do probably one of my first live digs, so there's something there in that bit of mud, I believe, although I don't know why it's showing so deep, but it's certainly mid-20s, so let's take a look. Okay, so I've got the brand new Quest X pointer out, and instantly I thought, where is it, but it does pick it up instantly, and it's there. So let's just kill the noisy thing. Hang on. Okay, very rocky here, so very difficult to stand, but it's something there. Yeah, there it is. What have we got? Looks like just a copper coin to me, probably a penny, which will be a bit of a disappointment, but I thought the pennies were a bit higher than that. So, the grand reveal. Where is it? Yeah, that's a 1 penny, modern 1 penny. Oh well, this is the first find, as they say. Yeah, good, because I've only been here about 20 minutes, and yeah, good start. Can only go up. Okay, so second find of today, going doubled our money. So just found this 2p. I don't mind getting some new glasses next week. Without my glasses, you guys can probably see. I think the year's on this side, isn't it? I can't see that from here till I get home. But yeah, doubled our money. So from 1p to 2p. That was literally it was a really high signal. Let's have a look. That's pushing a 29, and it was right on the just under the first layer of stones. So pretty cool. Let's keep going. Okay, again, I don't think I need the probe. I think I can see. Just lifted a stone up, and there it is. What it is, nobody knows. Another penny, another really strong high signal. Well, I'll be rich at this rate, 4p, but I'll just focus on this with glove. There you go. I don't know what it is apart from a penny. Better than nothing. Okay, just thought I'd video this because that is looking like a really old wheel, an ancient wheel, I think. I don't know if it's for a car. Metal spoke, but wooden insert. Quite interesting. Okay guys, it's the Monday after Christmas. I am here today. I tried to go along where there's some stairs along there, but the London parking is now atrocious. Got to dodge these silly little ULEZ signs so you don't get charged £12.50, and then when you do get here, the parking was not, they don't even give you a concession on bank holiday these days. That's my moan over. I've just been going through this little bit here. I've been doing as possibly a couple of videos I've done. I've been doing field digging recently with the Weekend Wanderers. So this has been really hard work to get used to this. Put the 6-inch back on, and I've just done this surface find. It came in at sort of, I think, really low. It's really rubbish. It's all over the place. -7. Really weird. It's a mix between a 14. I think it's because it's got that big blob on it. It's only a 2p, but it just goes to show it's virtually a surface find. But really interestingly, that the Knox just sort of called out to me and said, "Hey, have a little go there," because there's so much horrible noises here of trash. So it's why I've bothered to video this, is because it's really remarkable that I've actually got a coin from that really nondescript tone. You know, it just something said, oh, it sounded a bit weird that it should dig it. Anyway, first coin of the day, let's go. So really brightened up now for it'll be going dark soon. I'm not quite sure what the time is. It is, I've got about another hour and a half, but it's brightened up nicely. Not moving very fast today. And this one, risky, that's junk, very noisy. It was more constant than that just now. Let's call that a 20 to 23. Let's have a look what it is. Okay, just typically it's just a piece of trash, but never mind, let's keep going. Okay, so this one, only a few feet away again. Came out of that hole. Screaming at my ears, so let's take a look. Okay, typical Thames, massive piece of lead. Oh well, let's keep going. Could have been. Okay, so I'm done for the day. The tide's slowly coming in. This is the little beach I've done, and as you can see, there's not much there. So to find even 2 coins within such a small range, I think that's pretty good. Just one other thing before I go. Really happy with the detect head. As you see, it compresses down to a fairly small size, not the smallest you can get, but I'm happy with it. This was a bit of a pig to get up. I slid down. That's really slippy. I sort of slid down that one, but it was okay. I was a bit worried. I sort of brought my torch with me. I was going to do it's going to get dark in a minute, but because of the risk of that slippiness there, I've packed up early, which I think's wise, and better luck next time. So just back a few hours ago. I haven't cleaned all this up properly yet, but as you can see, a very contaminated 20p. Got so much contamination on it that it wasn't until it was out of the ground that it sounded solid. This one was a really flaky, and again you can see it's got sort of, it's a 2009 2p, but it's got so much contamination on it that it was quite a very scratchy signal. I'm surprised that it made me dig that. Something sounded okay. And then I think this is a little button, hard to tell. I'll try and clean that up a little bit more. And then just a few bits of pottery I found as I was going round. I think this is very old, but there we go. Okay, I thought I'd show you a few other things that I've found over my time. So obviously a little button with I can't really make out the writing, but find tons of buttons here on the foreshore and in the fields. And here's a couple of more coins. I mean, you probably don't want to see too many more 2p's, but just shows that it's all there in various conditions. I think this one was a bullet, but I'm not 100% sure. And then the money just keeps going on. I've also found 2 locks, and as you see here, some pipe stems and various bits and bobs. I do recall when I first found this, I saw that it had some writing on, which is always exciting, and then it said 1350 on it, and I was like, whoa, it's from 1350, but I actually don't think that is the case. I did try and research it, and I couldn't find too much information, so if you do have any further information, please give me a comment, and I really appreciate the education on that one. Now, I started looking up round Wapping and up around the old parts of London, and this is where it really started getting interesting. I found this coin probably about 2 to 3 inches in the ground, very close to the shore, by some stairs, and all I could see, as you see here, is a little bit of marking, and then I kept persevering with it, cleaning it, and eventually a little head started to pop out. And then a few days later I found this other one, which was the same coin, and after continually massaging it with cleaning techniques, I eventually managed to see that it is actually a George III. Now, I couldn't see the dates on them, but very much like the example that I've put on the screen. And it was really exciting because these were, like I say, 2 old coins in the old parts of London. They were my oldest coins to date at the time, and it's part of what metal detecting and mudlarking is about. It's that adventure of trying to find out what is this, and to actually be able to get from the very first part of the coin, it was like I could see something, and then slowly it revealing what it actually was really brilliant. 2 more finds that I just want to finish up on. This one, I actually found this in 2 different locations, and I had no idea what this was. It looked electrical to me, but and it was full of contents which I emptied out. It's really interesting that you put these things on, say, Facebook, and I was like, what is this? And a comment came back going, oh, it's a cannabis grinder. So I don't know if someone, again, the adventure of what was the story behind it. Maybe the owner was being stopped by the police or something, and they threw it in the river because it's full of stuff. But I didn't know what it was, so I just threw it away. But the point of somebody educated me to what that was great. And finally, my last find actually wasn't a Thames find, it was actually in my back garden, and I found this little coin. I didn't know what it was till I cleaned it up, and it didn't look like a coin, obviously, because there's a hole in it, but I cleaned it up and found that underneath all this decay there was a little coin, and which was brilliant because it's an old one, and I'm intrigued why it's got a hole in it. So if anyone knows, please give me a comment below and let me know. And as you can see, with a bit of cleaning, eventually I was amazed that 1862 popped out. So a little Victorian coin. This is actually looking through, I've got a little magnifier that you might have seen in my equipment video. So it does help to just be able to zoom in on some of these things. And you can see Britannia also there. So that was a brilliant find. And I'd like to close with thanking you for all your support and watching my videos. It's really encouraging. And I'd like to also show you that mudlarking is not all about looking down at the floor and finding treasure. I've seen some amazing sights whilst venturing out. And as you see, there's some great pieces of history in bricks and mortar, and you see great views, and you really appreciate what a brilliant place London is still and has been for thousands of years. Thanks for watching.